Hello Aries, this is your channel messages for the 7th of May. Aries, let's go ahead and see what's in your reading. Aries. We have the 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands coming out first, Aries. So I'm getting pressure. I will leap up pressure. Anywhere money day and pleasure. I'm getting pressure, Aries. You're under pressure. I'm getting so much work and you're the only manpower there to do this work. I don't know if you're moving, if you're packing up, if you're packing down, or I'm getting you just overwhelmed with the responsibilities that you alone have to take care of. We have the 8 of Cups, yeah. I'm getting you're throwing everything down and you're like, fuck it. I don't know if you're abandoning a car, if you abandon a house, but I'm getting, I don't know if you're work. I'm getting work that stress you out so much, you're like, you know what, this, and you get up and you leave. I'm getting a lot of paperwork or jobs that are left undone. You just get up and leave. You're saying it's too stressful, and it may be too stressful and you not get paid. We have a 10 of, well, so your boss live nice life. Your boss get to stay home with them family, but them a stress you out at work. Maybe your boss was supposed to come into work, come help you. Them a tell you so them can't come into work. My wife just had an emergency. She cooked lasagna, so you have a full shift for the next 12 hours. And you now get overpay, and you now get double. And I hope that my workers here in Scarborough, especially in Toronto, once you ask the boss, tell you for the overtime, that is double pay. Your boss can't tell you to stay 1 more hour after your shift. What, him gonna pay you? No. So him depend crack. Okay. Even if your boss asks you for stay, you want the overtime, and you say yes, overtime is supposed to be, usually is 1.5. Anything you pay is, it have to be 1.5 more for overtime. Sometimes it multiplied by 2. If you pay a $15 hour, overtime is what? $22 an hour would be your overtime. Overtime work. So if you overtime at 3 hours, you forget $66. If you're overtime at 5 hours, you must get 1.5 times your pay for overtime. Some places you forget 2 times your pay. Once you do overtime, is double pay. Come getting you do all of this new work and you're not getting no money. The 5 of Cups and the 4 of, yeah, you're not getting no money. Your boss up on vacation and you're not getting no money. Your employees are struggle. And you're like, well, they're employees. If they want more money, they have to get a better career. If they want more money, they have to go back to school. That's why from when I see how everything I go on, me like, you know what? Fuck this. My money not gonna come from one employer hand. My money not gonna come from one bachelor's degree or school. People like, why you not gonna back to school? For the what? For fucking what? Fuck me I go back to school go blood clot though. What the fuck me I go back to school go though? Stupid. What the fuck me I go back to blood clot school for go fucking do? Got on blood clot nurse. Nurse. The bitches who don't even have access to white lab coats. That's what you want me to do? And you feel like that's a blood clot accomplishment? Stupid. You feel like that's accomplishment? Oh my god, my daughter is a nurse and you're so proud. Really? She could have been a doctor. Let's continue the reading. I'm not saying anything is wrong with my nurses, but I'm just saying school is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Can you imagine if Little Dirt they go school? Little Dirt, I just don't like how you be rapping and swearing all the time. I think you should go to school and be a plumber. Suppose blood clot Little Dirt they go back to school. What name Mabu? He was in school and he might write a song. Mr. Take your bitch, take her for us, take her to New York. Put my cum on her tits. But I know what my boo said. He was going to school, studying in school, and him still a drop blood clot mixtape with Christian Rock. You don't see how this go? You think about blood clot education and school, about money. That's why a lot of people rather abandon school and chase them dreams. You want them study for 15 years to be a doctor. Okay. You know how much for play a doctor in Hollywood? More than the blood clot doctor salary. You want somebody to be a doctor. It's great that you're a doctor. Then not no time for them wife. Then not no time for fuck. They have no time for go out and enjoy situations. Them don't have those type of obligations. And usually doctors is either them very, very sensitive to sick people, so them will abandon them family for go save sick people, or them very, very evil. It's one out of the two. You think everybody want to go back to blood clot school? School enough for everybody. Man, I just hate the fact that my daughter turned single. I really wanted my daughter to be a blood clot nurse. You want she wipe up shit, wear blood clot gloves, and COVID-19 mask. And you're so proud as a parent because of that. Meanwhile, that bitch is working 18-hour shifts. She can't blood clot sleep. She don't even have a man, which is probably what you want, because usually medical students don't even get for be in relationships properly. The fuck? That you want? Fuck me, I go back to blood clot school for fucking do. You know see how the world are going now. You know see how COVID-19 they make everybody lose them job. One more blood clot pandemic and half of the blood. One more pandemic and we're going now on recession. You know that? It takes one more unvaccinated shit for happen for we're going on recession. As it is now, people can't find work. As it is now, people are lose benefits and them are lose them out. If we ever lock down again, the whole of them get fucked. You think your blood clot bachelor's degree can't save you when COVID-19 did there? That's why enough of them celebrity did get famous online during COVID-19. Them I tell you say, yeah man, why you turn singer? Why not go back to school? Go to blood clot what? School money can't give me the blood clot money what I want. No blood clot profession, me can't give me the blood clot money I want. Going back to school, sitting down for 3 blood clot years, whether me I get taught by a racist ass instructor or not. And then after I graduate, after the pressure lick me for graduate from a blood clot course, guess what? You have another racist blood clot boss who employ you. And get sick and need 3 days worth of sleep. You get fucked. So now you'll be going to work as a medicine student and you're upon medication because the stress will lick you. It's all fun and games. Wanna make this weird life blind, you know. Your son very successful as a hockey player, basketball player. Very, very successful. Unless he's in college and he need to finish college so he can go to a better college for dope sports, that's one thing. Your son have undeniable talent and you keep a tell your blood clot son. Go back to school for the fucking what? For work for your blood clot employer? The fuck you teach your son? Your son wants to step out and build one blood clot empire face. Oh son, I don't know. The chances of you making it in the industry is 1 in a million. We don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's good enough for you. I feel like you don't have your head for your blood clot body. Your son have time. Him have time for make mistake. In a blood clot time. You waste your blood clot life. That's why you hover over your daughter and son to see what them are doing a blood clot life. You waste yours. Them catch on from them talent when them early. I am not saying that you don't need an education. You need one. And you're supposed to at least finish high school. If you don't want to go to college, finish high school. At least. But somebody has undeniable talent, so you tell them, go back to school. Go learn it. Go learn ABC. Go learn maths. Go learn blood clot. For fucking what? For work for your blood clot employer. You got a poor mentality. That's what your problem is. That's why you're so jerking somebody for go back to blood clot school, whether them need to put themselves in a debt or not. You're so concerned with somebody for go back to blood clot school, go take up book and blood clot pencil because you come from a poor mentality. It was a privilege for slaves for go back to school. You didn't know that? Remember, so whenever you used to get book and pencil when we were on a blood clot plantation. When black parents heard, oh, my kid is going to school, oh, Jesus Christ, Lord God, it's a fire. They was so fucking happy. Remember, black people couldn't blood clot go school. When the white man did select few people for go school, those were the honor students. Those were students who were like, yeah, you know, my daughter make it to Harvard. Yeah, because them was an illiterate blood clot slave before the white man allowed them to go. And even though them got blood clot Harvard, they're still going to get fucking discriminated against. And half of them will get blood clot sacrifice. You know how alumni go. You don't know somebody, why you not go back to school? Why you not go back to school? Why you not get a blood clot education? Education not making no blood clot money. You don't realize that by now. Education is not what make the blood clot money. You can't have the education and you don't show up for work. You can't have the education and you depend blood clot drugs. You can't have the education with a criminal mind. You have a poor mentality. Those who need to go to school, make them go on. Those who can find a way. Those who can get out of the matrix, make them get out. You're not a blood clot time, so you keep a stress somebody for go back to school. For the fucking what? Where the fuck you want them? You want them to turn blood clot nurse. PS fucking W. You don't even tell them for go back to school, go be doctor. You don't even tell them for go back to school, go hold them own practice. For be a fucking employee. With your poor mentality ass. You just see what the fuck I go on in the world now. You think blood clot Trump did go to fucking Harvard for turn president? Which school Trump did go? Which blood clot liberal arts course did fucking Trump take? Forget where the position him is. And a blood clot school did put Trump there. Stupid. As long as you can read and blood clot right, you know how to count, you're good. You don't need nothing else. I don't know what the fuck your slave parents are blood clot teach you. Your slave parents look like them take out a debt when you were a baby and they need to pay it back. So you have to go back in a blood clot school. The fuck you go to school for? And you're old, you're older person. You don't find your blood clot dream yet. You don't find what you want to do in a life yet. You're going to blood clot school like you're a 16-year-old. You're going back to blood clot school like you're 20. Bitch. Go find your purpose in life. Go find your motherfucking purpose, bitch. The fuck out of here, ho. Your kid have undeniable talent. No, cause you're jealous, you're bad mind. You're jealous and bad mind. That's why you keep one your kid for go wipe up shit. Stupid. Let me tell you something. You know what's more... You know what's more annoying than society telling you that what you're doing isn't good? When you have stupid, shitty parents who listen to society about you. School. Cause Justin Bieber's mom was like, Justin, you need to finish school. Justin, you know I'm a single mom and you know your father did not care for us. So you have to finish school. Yeah, because Justin Bieber did finish school. You think Justin Bieber didn't know him was going to be Justin Bieber? Him had to have a good, faithful team around him for believing in him. You don't have blood clot parents not believing in your athletic abilities because them need a blood clot. Them need a meal ticket. Them need a steady income. Them tell you to go back to blood clot school. You're 30, 40, 50 and you never find your passion in a school before, but now at 30 them tell you to go back to school. You don't even find a passion. It's not like you're saying, yes, I want to be a nurse. My calling is a nurse. My calling is a PSW. My calling is a dentist. You see, if you reach 35 and you realize that your calling was something in the industry where you have to go to school for, by all means, do it. But if that was not your calling, obviously that's not where you're supposed to be. I don't know why you're not a poor mentality parents keep telling that. Your parents obviously are poor mentality slaves. They don't know a way out unless a man give them money and sign a paycheck. The Ten of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Swords. Yeah, me getting a gone. Me getting either 1 day resignation or I don't know if you put in your resignation. Me getting you're not gonna put in a resignation letter. You're going to leave. And the employee going to tell you, you work at my company for so long. If you don't put in a resignation letter, we're going to make sure that the next company that you work, you're going to have a bad review. And people are going to be like, when was the last place do you work? Oh, you did not give them 2 weeks notice before you stop working and building their dream? We can't hire you. You don't have good references. Yeah, blood clot slave. 8 of Cups is clarified by the Lovers. Yeah, Gemini, your blood clot slave. You find your calling. You find what you're going to do. And there's a difference between you need money to pay the bills, and there's a difference between what you want to do for the rest of your life. You work at a place with a boss. You spend your own, you put yourself in a student debt. Do all of this. Spend your life for one boss who don't give a fuck about you. And that's your blood clot parents are promote. Go work for a man who don't give a fuck about you. Go work for a man where when you build him empire, he might give all the money to him daughter that don't lift a finger. And you work every day. You work every day. You make sure you get the contract. And you know who get the money? You know who retire early? The boss daughter. You don't think you want blood clot retire early too? I remember say if you don't work at the company up to them par for a certain amount of years, you're not getting a blood clot 401k. Your fucking parents are teach you for be born blood clot slave. Your parents probably had you very, very early. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups. Yeah. Tell them say you don't want to work for no blood clot employer. You want to work for yourself. Tell them say you want to build it from the... You want to have time to spend with your family. Five of Cups is clarified by the Page of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of... Yeah. And then you go work, and you can't make ends meet. You're stuck in a one loop. You go work. Because the problem is, the price of life I get higher. Tim Hortons always going to pay $16, $15 an hour for a coffee server. It don't matter if the blood clot tax, it don't matter if the government go through inflation or not. It don't matter if your bread is now $10. Tim Hortons are going to always pay the same blood clot salary. You still going to get the same. Look how much doctors there are blood clot homeless shelter in Canada. Look how much fucking doctors and scientists, bitch. They know how for blood clot construct a wing of a blood clot plane. Engineer me a blood clot talk when me meet a shelter. They not have work. Them a doctor. The fuck? Them wear lab coat. And they in a blood clot homeless shelter eat 3 square. You think blood clot education can get you out of nothing? And that them tell you, of course, education is the key. Yes, it is. We not lie. You know what will get your father that education? Experience and wisdom. Know that. What kind of blood clot, big education Trevor Noah had, why him could have take blood clot, the man job, and compounded the show when it compounded in America. Trevor Noah had an accent coming from South Africa as a black man, right? Who, and at the time when Trevor Noah did born, it was illegal. His mother had to pretend that she was his nanny. Because she was black and she did fuck a white man back in them time. If them did ever know that Trevor Noah's mother was a mother, she would have get arrested. She would probably get beat and killed in a prison. And Trevor Noah would have gone to a system because she did fuck a white man. What type of blood clot, good education Trevor Noah had to come from South Africa to America and take over the show him they take over? You think education can bring a blood clot nowhere? Your slave parents keep telling you that. Because when you were slaves, it was a privilege for learn how to read and write. And after you did learn to read and write, and everybody would have get a job. You would have been a reading, writing slave. Where you go up on a blood clot plantation, go pick fucking cotton, and by 2:30 you're in class. And you'll be so excited for, I can't wait till I finish picking the cotton, man. I just want to go back and learn. That's why your blood clot parents have a slave mentality. That's why they keep a telling you to go back to blood clot school, even though you try to tell them, say, listen, look around you. What happened? Then can't get in them head. Because them so used to how the white man used to get them medication. They're so used to, you know, when I was little, I couldn't study anywhere. It's a scholarship I did get. I couldn't study anywhere. Thank God the white man did give me an opportunity for blood clot study. And where you there now? Where you there blood clot 50 years later? The same white man who gave the blood clot education for studying tech away with all of your blood clot money. The same fucking white man who gave the blood clot scholarship in your hand turn around and take away your blood clot money when you made it in the industry. Your parents have slave mentality. And you are a literate person. You're literate. They must say, because you not have a bachelor's degree, you're illiterate. Them have bachelor's degree, where the fuck them there? Them a hoard them money. Them a live on streets. Them kids are suffering. You got blood clot college and you're picking them still a suffer. College that for blood clot till they say even though you go college and you make your money, you gotta hide your money from your kids. Cause you don't want to give them a free handout. College taught you that. College. Meanwhile, Adisha Palmer graduated from the Calabar High School and look how much blood clot money he must spend on him kids. You think school could have blood clot teach him that? You think school could have teach little Addy and little Vibes how to do what them do? You think Adisha Palmer tell little Vibes and little Addy, go to Calabar, stay in school. You know what? Don't be a godman like me. Don't follow me. Son, you see how many do prison at 13 years? Son, you see how people did mash up my life? Me not want you in the music industry. Go and get a job. Go and get a high school diploma. Go and get a college degree. You think, yeah, cause Addy and a blood clot slave. Vibes Carter and a blood clot slave. Him know how the money make and him know what people want. That's why him put him son little Addy with his big batty girl in him face. The girl and batty so big that you could have seen it from Europe, right? That's why I make him son them going on music. You think the blood clot 19-year-old I make money like Addy son? Your blood clot son depend what? Sports team. Your son is dying for pussy on that dorm. Trying to study them college degree. You think them I make blood clot money like Adisha Palmer kids? You think Adisha Palmer was like, don't go into music, it's too risky. Go get an educate. Go UTech. You need to go to the University of the West Indies, go get a blood clot degree in doctorate. You think blood clot Adisha Palmer teach him son them that? Look how much fucking money him son them have. Him son don't reach 21. His son is not 21 yet. His son can afford more things than half of the man them on my blood. That's all. Every single man me ever Adisha Palmer under 21-year-old son can afford it. You think him blood clot father idiot for send him back in a blood clot school system, the same system who turned against him and lock him up for 13 years. You think him gonna send his son back into the blood clot system? He's a fucking slave. That's what's your problem. Yeah, go back to UWI. Go get a nursing degree, little Addy. Little Addy, you know, say you need to get a degree in a construction. Little Addy, go back to school. If anybody's supposed to go to school, it was little Addy. He was in school bearing age. The fuck y'all look for 40, 30, 20 odd year old, I tell him. Go back to school. For fucking what? You think if blood clot little Addy go back to school, him could afford what him afford? Him father know where the money come from. Him father know, say listen to me, education no blood clot matter. They will kill you for any reason. You could be they will kill you when you're educated and black too. Look how them do Michael, look how them do fucking Martin Luther King. Look what they do Michael X. Your parents is slaves. They have a slave mentality. You need to know that. Your parents are sheeps. Think blood clot Adisha Palmer. Go back to school. You need to go on a UTech. Go study a bachelor's degree in construction at UTech. Go UTech, go study doctorate. You know what, little Addy? Go UTech, go be a PSW. Look how much blood clot money little Addy I make now. You think I'm father money he must spend? He must spend fee money. And all he had to do is say, secret, yes, secret safe with me. Look how much blood the man can afford. The man, your parents have a slave mentality. That's all I can say, sweetie. I'm sorry that your parents are still slaves. Very sorry. I would be really embarrassed too. What if your parents have money and I make you struggle? Them are slaves. You need to know that. You're slaves. Number 9. We have Mercury. Mercury keep trending. We have Pisces. We have Scorpio. We have 7. 9 and 7 is 16. 6 and 1 is 7. So we have a 7 loop. And we also have human and sex trafficking. Yeah, go back to school, make them blood clot traffic you. Go back to school, make the cult, when they on the school, compound, target, young. You ask the girl them in Lagos. Ask the girl them in Lagos how when them go school and them can't afford school, how them find one Yahoo boy for fuck. Cause them can't afford school. And the Lagos girl them, all them want to be doctor. Come like the whole of the Nigerian girl them a doctor. The whole of them want to be doctor. Talk to the blood clot girl in Lagos where parents sell them embroidery, them wrap for send them go blood clot school. When them go school, them can't afford to go school. All them want to take them mother. Boy, I want to take my mother out of the ghetto. Boy, I'm gonna finish being a doctor. Some of them girl have to touch Yahoo boy. And when they fuck a Yahoo boy for school fee, them turn a blood clot dog. They fuck Yahoo boy and Yahoo boy use them as blood ritual. You think education can kill you as fast as any blood clot thing. I'm sorry, your parents are slaves. Or them have a slave mentality. So sorry about that. Go back to blood clot school. For fucking what? For the government for hold on upon you again and you get out? I may not have kids, but I definitely know I could have raised yours better than you. That much I know. That's why I don't feel bad. When you don't see, when I not have kids, I not feel bad. Because I know me still a better parent than you who have kids. I could raise a child better than you. I never lost that. To not have a kid in the physical and want to teach a kid something is different. I look around and I see kids, yeah. The kid will come out of your pussy, I could have taken your blood clots and I raise him better than you. By the time I'm done with your son, you'll be like, I can't believe I'm my son. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Came from you, and look how much doubt you put in your son's head. Look how much doubt you put in your daughter's head. I know that you may be like 70 and you probably was around when slavery was still a thing, but nobody's slaves anymore. So wake up, get that out of your blood clot head. And stop forcing your blood clot millennial son to take the same path you take. The man want play hockey. The man want baseball, basketball. Leave the fucking boy alone. You're too blood clot jealous because you couldn't achieve your dreams. I'm going to leave it here. Until next time. Bye.